Hey, everybody. Welcome, everyone, to the Soul Reason with the Ghost. I am the Ghost show host with the most, and we are going to find out the reasons why people wear the sneakers they do, why they wear them. You know what I'm saying? You can catch us every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to start off every episode with the sneaker word of the day, guys. And I'm going to bring up two of my guests and ask them a few questions, how they got into sneakers, some of the things, that made them unique to why they like certain sneakers. So it's going to be a real interesting show, guys. And also, every episode, I'm going to have a sneaker of the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do that probably in the middle sometime, in between each person. And we're going to go over a sneaker of the day. It's going to be pretty amazing. I'm going to give you guys some history on it, and then we'll end with getting you guys ready for upcoming cops, so y'all can get ready for Lazaza's feature show on Friday at 11 p.m. and see if you can get all rocks on her show. So the first thing I want to do before I bring up my guest is I want to start off with the sneaker of the day. So the first thing we're gonna do is what I want to do is get into certain types of words that are known in the sneaker culture. So the first sneaker I think for the first episode I came up with was sneakerhead. So if y'all don't know what a sneakerhead is, we're gonna try to define it for y'all. I'm gonna start off with giving y'all the Webster Dictionary defining, and it says some say is people who collect and trade sneakers as a hobby and who typically is knowledgeable about the history of sneakers. So that's what they said the definition is for Webster. How I look at it is there's many ways to define sneakerhead, and I think that's the uniqueness of the word because most people would think, oh, there's just one definition. But some say it's the number of sneakers you have that determines it. Some say it's the quality of sneakers, you know, and some say maybe it's the knowledge you have on the sneakers that tells you if you're a sneakerhead or not. So I think that's a pretty good word to start with. So, you know, my I feel like if I'm thinking about my definition, guys, for a sneakerhead would be anyone who loves sneakers. I feel like it should just be just like that. Anybody who loves sneakers, you're a sneakerhead. Simple. So anyway, welcome to everybody who just came in. This this is the Soul Reason with the Ghost, and I have two guests that are gonna be coming up, guys, and they're amazing guests. I want to start off with welcoming my first guest. She's an amazing streamer, and I just can't wait for you guys to get to see who she is, what she's about. So come on up, Wavy Customs in the building, bringing up my first guest. Wavy, hey, there we go. See what's going on, Big Wavy in the building. Go.
On.
Welcome to the Soul Reason with the Ghost. What's up with it?
Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hey, hey, welcome, guys. The only Wavy Customs. She's an amazing streamer, y'all. And first of all, I'll give you the floor. Tell everybody about yourself.
My name is Wavy. I'm a sneaker customizer, a sneaker enthusiast. I customize all types of sneakers. I've been doing it for a year now. So usually during the day, I customize sneakers. People can kind of watch hands on from beginning to end how I do my sneakers. I don't gatekeep. And then at night, I stream and I kind of do motivational speaking and I kind of just talk to the people, uplifting them and stuff like that. So yeah,
Wow, that's amazing. So, custom sneaker designer. So, how
yes.
long have you been doing it?
It's been a year. Yesterday made 1 year anniversary for my business. I started last May. Yep.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. So, I see some sneakers behind you.
Yes.
Wow, they
Yes.
look pretty amazing. So, is there anything interesting on them shelves that you like off top?
Um, this is like the most popular sneaker besides the Chucky Customs. If I can show you.
Ooh, that's fire.
So I brought these. They were all white when I brought them. I painted them and then I put each stone on there myself. This is the longest custom I've done. It took the longest.
Each stone you put in yourself?
Yep, each stone. Yeah,
Guys, do y'all see how many stones are in there? That's absolutely amazing. How
yeah.
long did that take for one sneaker?
96 hours.
So what happened if you got to order like a 500 of them? What would you do?
Nah.
If
They
they go
limited.
viral?
They're limited. Yeah. So I only take like 10. I can't do 500. That's crazy.
All right, guys, if y'all just coming in, we got our first guest. We got Wavy Customs, man. She's a custom maker
Yes.
and she's an incredible person. So we learned a little bit about her. So how about I ask you the question from the word of the day? So the word of the day is sneakerhead. I
Mhm.
know you being a sneaker customizer, you've heard that word used and abused and
Yes.
like so I want to ask you, what would you say is your understanding of the word sneakerhead?
Sneakerhead is just pretty much someone who just got a passion for wearing certain types of sneakers. They know the history behind them. They have their favorite pairs, and I believe that sneakerheads can be overused because I feel like it's a lot of hype beasts. There's a lot of people who just trying to jump on now from people who've been collecting sneakers from way back before I even started collecting sneakers. So for me, a sneakerhead, I love sneakers. So when my clients come to me, I pretty much know exactly what they're talking about. I can go straight to the source and get what they need. So,
So if you just get in a game, would you be considered a sneakerhead?
well, I've been a sneakerhead since fifth grade. I've been
Ooh.
customizing for a year, but I've been on my sneaker game for a minute.
So if you met somebody and they just got in the sneakers, maybe they just was like, would you consider them a sneakerhead? Or do they have to do a time as
If you know your history on certain sneakers, I would say it depends. I gotta see your collection.
okay. So it has something to do with collection for you.
Yes.
So you can't be coming with like one or two pair of sneakers and calling
Oh
yourself a
no, you're a
sneakerhead.
hype beast for sure.
Oh, okay. Okay.
For sure.
So nah, that's really cool. I think that's a really cool understanding. Because like I was saying, I really believe there's no wrong way to define it. I think everybody has a different reason for doing it. But I've seen people say, "Oh, if you don't got something over $700 in collection, you ain't a real sneakerhead." Or,
I wouldn't do that.
well,
If you got
shout
a
out to
nice
you.
collection, it's cool.
I love that word of the day, y'all. We bring it back in the segment. So, all right. So I got another question for you. So
Okay.
I want to know for you, what about sneakers means the most to you? Is it comfortability? Is it design? Is it color? You know what I'm saying?
Um,
What would you
it's
say? Like, go ahead.
gonna finish.
Okay.
You was
No,
done?
I was just gonna say, what would you say in your mind? And it can be other categories. I just picked three. You know what I'm saying? Just give me an overall. When you look at a sneaker, what is it? Give me everything you would think about it.
When I first see a pair of sneakers, it's the colorway. It got to be the colorway first. Of course, comfortability. You don't want to be walking around trying to be cute and your feet hurt. Um, and then after that, I kind of put that with a fit, and that's how I put everything together. So I'm a person that goes by, oh, I seen a fit, these two colors, and oh, now these sneakers they go with it. Some people they get their sneakers first, then they find the outfit. So that's how I usually do it when I go and buy sneakers for sure.
So you're telling me if you don't know an outfit, you never seen one, you're not buying a sneaker.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
Okay. I like it. I like it. That's interesting. Man, that's very interesting to me. So is comfort, does that matter to you?
Yeah, I'm not wearing those sneakers that hurt my feet. Oh
Okay.
no. Oh
Okay. Say less. I love it. I love it. Well, shout out to you. I love those answers. All
no.
right, so I got another question for you. This is why we here on the Soul Reason with the Ghost. We gonna find the sole reason why you wear what you wear. So this question is for you. What sneaker caught your eye first and why? And what made you fall in love with sneakers? I want that to be kind of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So give me your idea when you first, was it a story? Was it something? You know what I'm saying? This
Mm,
is your chance to let everybody know, Big Wavy custom maker, how
yeah.
she fell in love with him in the first place.
Um, my first pair of sneakers I fell in love with was Bo Jackson's. I feel like
What?
yeah, I love Bo
Let's
Jackson's
go.
a lot. And my first like official pair of Jordans was the Bread 11s. And from there you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Everybody would say that. Are you for real? The
No,
bread
those are
11s.
my because you know what I'm saying. Coming from a single parent home, you know what I'm saying. My mother worked 3 jobs. It was people I went to school with who had them, of course, and at that time I couldn't get them, so it meant a lot to me for me working and being able to stack my money. So when it was released again, I was able to go and get them. So that's why that meant so much to me. Bo Jackson's just gonna always be my favorites, no matter what. Those are my favorite top sneakers.
So I got some things about Saber. The Bo Jacksons are
Mhm.
getting on my nerves only because they're making so many colorways right now. But when we grew up, they were one of the hottest sneakers. I do remember that. And when it comes to the Bread 11s, do you know how much they were when you got them?
That was a long time ago.
They
um,
they were around 180. Do you know what they're going for now? Around 700.
it's at 700,
You
yeah.
know, 800, and they keep going
And
up
even
because
the Bo Jacksons, I had clients asking me about the Bo Jacksons if I can get them on hand. Retail, the price for retail is I don't think you want to pay for that. You know,
I totally agree.
I wouldn't recommend. But
All right, so I love your answers. That's amazing. The 11s and the Bo Jackson, incredible sneaker. Bo Jackson, he did so much, for sports. So that was just an amazing sneaker. I love it. All right, so I got another question for you. What's the
okay,
most you ever paid for a sneaker, and what was the worst sneaker you ever bought, and why?
the worst sneaker I ever brought.
So we'll start off with the first part of that. What's the most you ever paid for a sneaker?
I like 250. I never
Okay,
went no higher than
that's
like
not too bad.
300.
What
That's
what
not too
were
bad.
they?
They were Jordans. I don't remember what Jordan it was, but
That's the
I
most though.
remember
Two
standing in
fifty.
line. I remember standing in line for them. I remember standing in line,
You're a
and at the
sneakerhead, and
mall.
250. 250 is the most you ever paid. I bet you sell your customs for more than 250.
Of
And you
course.
never brought any sneaker over 250.
No, I'm
I
simple. I'm
love it.
simple.
Yo, shout out to Wavy. She not playing those
I'm
games.
real lenient on the finances. You get in the business, you got to be lenient. Okay. But
I love it.
no,
I
I
love it.
never spent no more than that. I can't recall. I don't think I ever spent $300 on a pair of sneakers ever.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. So I got one more question for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave y'all with this one.
Okay.
I need one sneaker story. Give me one, something interesting. If you're a sneakerhead, in my opinion, you gotta have a sneaker story because
Okay.
everybody got one.
Mm-hmm.
So end us with something special. Go ahead, give it to me.
A sneaker story, as far as I'm trying to understand what you mean.
Anything that has to do with sneakers, anything that whether it been you couldn't get a sneaker, then all of a sudden you got it, or just any type of story that you have with sneakers. Waiting in line for 30 hours to get a sneaker and didn't get it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things that you got to do to be a
Um,
sneakerhead.
no, I think for me, um, growing up, I felt like I always had that in me to give back. And I got to a point actually where I was able to. I actually did 5 pair of customs. I talked to you about this before. I found 5 people who couldn't afford sneakers like I could at one point. I couldn't afford them at one point. So I did a pair for a woman and 5 of her children. So for me, that meant a lot to me. Being able to give back to somebody who couldn't afford something meant the most to me. So I would think that was like an important sneaker story for me because it was just I wanted somebody to feel good, and kids go to school and they want to be cute, they want to look nice, you know what I mean? So
That's
that was important
absolutely
to me.
amazing. Let's go, Wavy Customs in the building with the absolutely amazing story to end. An awesome interview. Thank you so much
Thank you for
for
having
being
me.
here with us.
Sure.
And I'll bring you back on if we have time to go over some of the sneakers that just came out that I have and see how y'all feel about them. So
And I have one
I
more
thank
thing
you.
to run past you once you're done talking. I'm sorry.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll be back with more.
Okay.
And yeah, guys, that's Wavy, y'all.
Thank
Appreciate
you
you,
for
Wavy.
having me.
Yeah, let's go. All right, y'all. Any of y'all who just came in, this is the sole reason with the ghost. And we just went over the sneaker of the day. It was amazing. It's sneakerhead. I don't know if y'all know what a sneakerhead is, but we were definitely defining it. And then we brought up our first guest, Wavy Customs. She does custom sneakers. She's amazing. I'm telling you guys. So now the next thing I want to do is it's about that time. I want to go over the sneaker today. So every episode, I'm gonna bring a sneaker up here. We're gonna go over it, talk about it. And so this week, we're gonna go over the Dorenbacher Freestyle, guys. It's one of my favorite sneakers. Check it out. Here we go. Y'all ready for the box? Here we go. Here we go. Ooh! Look, see what it says? Dorenbacher Freestyle. Y'all see it? Very amazing box. Always blue, looking like Tiffany blue. Always this color. Amazing. Let me give you a little history for those that aren't familiar with the collection is all about. It's a year charitable initiative that sees 6 children undergoing treatments at Dorenbacher Children's Hospital, and they design their dream sneaker for them, and then they're auctioned off into like a fundraiser, and then they're actually released on sneakers. So it's an amazing story, that they do these things for kids, and it started out years ago, and it goes every year. So give y'all a little background on this sneaker. So here we go. Check it out. See, can y'all see? Right there, super cool looking kid, amazing. Every box you pick up that has a Dornbacher always has, a picture of some kid on there, who went through something. So just read it to y'all real quick. This is Michael Wilson. He's age 11. He was diagnosed with Crab disease, and his shoe that he wanted to put on was the Air Jordan 5 Retro Low, which is an amazing, comfortable sneaker, guys. I'm telling you. And his name is Michael Spitfire Wilson, like I said, and is a perpetually positive kid with a serious love for airplanes, sharks, and mac and cheese. His high flying shoe features all of the above, along with cool interchangeable patches so you can wear it your way. Michael says he's thrilled for the chance to give back to the doctors who helped save his life as an infant. Without them, I would not be in the world today. Wow, absolutely amazing, guys. There he is again, Michael. Super, super cool kid. So let's check out the sneaker. Here we go. All right. Are y'all ready? Here we go. Check it out. So you heard what he said? He liked macaroni and cheese. Look at the materials, man. I absolutely love the materials. Can y'all see it? Look at the cloth. The cloth in them. Super unique. Colors inside. The colorway is absolutely ridiculous. And then look at the shoestrings. The shoestrings are amazing. And then it has glass bottoms too. So, and then the interchangeable things right here, these pop off, which is crazy to me. So you take these off, you can put them on, and look, they have more, so you can switch them in and out. Just put different ones on. So super crazy sneaker, y'all. Incredible sneaker. Like I said, super incredible. You see the shark up there too? He loves sharks. The colorways is so crazy. So, like I said, guys, that's the Dornbacher Freestyles. You know, that's the sneaker of the day today. Absolutely amazing sneaker. And if you guys missed it, you know, like they do these sneakers with these kids, and it's absolutely heartwarming the things that they create. And you know, I really appreciate Nike for doing things like that. So, you know, if you guys missed it, y'all missed one of the hottest sneakers there is. And if y'all don't know the resale is always absolutely off the roof. It usually they retail for like 180, they go for thousands. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the sneaker way, how many they make, you know, all the different things. So if anybody just came in, yo, this is, yo, if any of you guys just came in, yo, welcome. This is the sole reason with the ghost, and we are absolutely having an incredible time. You guys missed the sneaker word of the day, which was sneakerhead. Y'all missed my first guest. She was amazing, Wavy Customs. And now we just did the sneaker of the day. It was absolutely incredible. Dornbacher freestyle. So now we're gonna get on to our next one, guys. We're gonna get on to our next person. She's absolutely amazing. She's a true sneakerhead, and I can't wait to bring her up here, guys. I hope y'all ready for her. You know what I'm saying? She's really new to this, and I'm really excited to have her. Ghostface Killer in the building.
What up, bro?
Go,
Bro.
Ghostface Killer in the building. Shout out to you.
Well, thank you for having me on the sole reason for ghosts.
Yo, we definitely gonna have to hire you because you did that way better. Anyway, thank you for coming on the show. So the first thing I want to ask is tell people about you. You know, tell a little bit maybe about your sneaker collection, how you got into it. You know, just give a little introduction of who you are.
Yeah, so I would say that I am the certified sneakerhead for sure. I fell in love with sneakers, I want to say maybe when I was in like the fifth or sixth grade. I am one of three children. My mom was a single parent. So when it came to buying sneakers, I really didn't have much of a choice of what I was going to get. But of course, I always had, a cousin who always had the latest and the greatest. And he will always have the flyest kicks. So I always made up in my mind that, once I became of age, and if it was my time and it was still coming out, I was going to get everything that I missed. So that's kind of what made me fall in love with sneakers. And probably the reason why I have over maybe 250, probably close to 300 pairs now.
Wow. Almost 300 pairs?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
bad.
incredible.
Not to mention I caught the twos that dropped today as well. So that number just keeps growing.
All right, so I wanna start and do similar questions to our first guest because I want to see how you answer them and they're different. So the sneaker word of the day is. Do you know what the sneaker word of the day is?
Of course I do.
Have
It's
you? All right.
sneakerhead.
What? You were paying attention? Get out of here. All right. So being a sneakerhead, and you said specifically certified sneakerhead. So I don't even know what that means. So please give me your definition on what a sneakerhead, the word means. What does it mean to you?
So to me, anyone who loves sneakers and the culture can be a sneakerhead to me. You don't necessarily have to own like 400 or 500 pairs of sneakers to be considered a sneakerhead. You just to have a love of the culture, the history, understanding, what each sneaker means because every sneaker is made with a purpose, whether people believe it or not. Um, I feel like, anybody that falls within that realm can be a sneakerhead. Now to be a certified sneakerhead,
Oh, there's a degree to this. You're
oh
saying
yeah,
there's
there's
more
levels
to
to
this.
this. Oh, for sure,
Okay.
there's
Is there
levels to
something
it.
after certified?
I mean, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one because I made it the certified one. But I mean, to be a certified sneakerhead, you definitely have to have, I say, at least over 150 pair.
Okay. Certified sneakerhead, y'all heard it here. Over 150 pair. Straight, straight from the mouth of the certified sneakerhead.
Okay, say that.
Wow.
Say that.
Amazing. Okay. All right. So that's a great answer to a great question. So I have another one for you.
Yes.
So this is the debate with sneakers, in my opinion, too. To you, what about the sneaker means the most to you? Is it comfortability? Is it design? Is it the colorway? Is
Hmm.
it the story? You know, give me an idea of everything about a sneaker, what it means to you and what you're looking for.
So when I first look at a sneaker, what makes me connect to it is definitely the story behind the sneaker. Once I read the story, I normally fall in love with it. The uniqueness of it for sure. But what's going to make a do or die for me is going to be the comfortability. Because I have sneakers that I liked, and then I put them on my foot, and I'm like, oh, see, this is not where it's at, and I never bought that sneaker again. So,
Wow. Okay, so you put comfort up there. So what about colors? Anything that
well, yeah,
certain
most
colors that
definitely.
get you?
So I love a funky, a funky colorway. Something I don't think people can. I'm gonna see that everyday person in because they don't feel like they know how to match it or put something with it. Those are the sneakers I like to lean towards because that likes to show my individuality and how I'm different from everyone else. Because I'm not gonna like what everybody else like for the most part. And even if I do, they'll never be able to put it together the way that I put it together. So I definitely look for like the uniqueness in it. And then the thing is, I am definitely soft for a hot pink sneaker. So if I see
Uh,
anything like hot pink, that which is my favorite color, I'm more partial to grab it than not to.
wow. I love that. I love that answer. Okay. All right. So on the sole reason with the ghost,
Yeah, yeah.
if everybody just came in, we're gonna be on Wednesdays, guys, at 6. We've been over so much. We got our second guest up here. She's an amazing sneakerhead, and I'm gonna ask her the reason why we have this show. So, what sneaker really caught your eye first, and why? And what made you fall in love with sneakers? Either way, however you want to frame it, what was the reason? What was the sole reason
Ooh.
you
So
fell
that's such
into
a great
sneakers?
question, right? So my very first sneaker that made me fall in love, just with sneakers all in general, I'm gonna say definitely has to be Jordan because Jordan changed the way sneakers were made from the get go. For the most part, you know, back in the day before Jordan became hot, all the sneakers kind of not that they look the same, they all had their own different wave, but he put like a funk on it. You know what I'm saying? Like where people were standing in line for hours to grab his sneakers. Before then, you never really heard of people go fighting to cop a pair of sneakers or anything like that. So Jordan was definitely my reason for falling in love. And if I have to be specific, I want to say I think it was the black, purple, and blue ones. I can't remember the number, but just and I want to say it was kind of like a suede sneaker. When I saw that sneaker, that's the one that made me fall in love.
So, how old were you when you got your first pair of Jordans?
Dang, that wasn't too long ago, so I'm not gonna give you an age, right? I'm gonna just say it was probably maybe like 6, 7 years ago.
How old were you when you got your first pair of sneakers? I mean,
Like
Jordans.
my first pair of sneakers.
Jordans.
Say when I got my first pair of Jordans, oh, I was like 30.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, I was
So you
34.
didn't grow up. Okay.
No.
That's what you were saying, a single parent.
Yep.
Wow, that's
So
incredible.
I got I wore the Keds and the Reeboks. There was no Jordans for me. So I had like the patent
Wow.
leather Reeboks, you know what I'm saying, and the Keds with the different colors, the high top. That was my price range.
Wow, incredible. Since we're talking about price range, it brings me into another question. I want to know what's the most you ever paid for a sneaker?
Oh, the most I ever paid for a sneaker was $500, and it was a
What?
special. Yes, it was a special edition. It was a Spike Lee Jordans.
Oh,
So yeah, I think it was the Jordan 4, and it had like Spike Lee's face on it. So
Spike Lee did a lot of collaborations and he always put his face on there.
yes, so that was the most I ever
Yeah.
paid for a sneaker, but I had to.
That's amazing. So, for people who don't know, Spike Lee really has a lot to do with sneakers in many a ways. So, you really can't bring up sneakers without talking about Spike Lee because he put him in all his shows and his movies, and he did so many collaborations with Jordan. So, I just think that's an amazing, person to bring up in the sneaker game. All right, that is another. So, the second part of that, I wanted to ask you, what's the worst sneaker you brought and why?
That's a great question. Oh, that one kind of caught me off. The worst sneaker I ever bought and why? So I'm gonna say the reason why it was the worst sneaker I bought because it was so uncomfortable. Um, and that is also my reason why. It's gonna have to be Pharrell sneakers. I thought they were super like
Oh,
cool looking, but they're so narrow and like they're so flat. There's like really no cushion. I feel like I'm walking on the ground when I slip them on. So Pharrell sneakers have definitely have to be the worst sneaker I ever bought. Sorry, Pharrell.
wow. I understand. They look really awkward. They're long, and they look uncomfortable because the bottoms look really flat.
They
That's
look like slippers, so I thought they would kind of have that feel to it, but no, not at all.
all right. So I got one more question for you, and this is a really important question for me. But I want you to go back in time or something recent, but give me something that the viewers would love, a story about you when it comes to sneakers, maybe, something you did, who knows? Just give me a special sneaker story, anything you can think of.
So yeah, I have a great story. So I want to say maybe last summer, when the Silver Toes came out, I was so crazy about the sneaker. I think I put in for every raffle here, overseas, in China, you name it. I think I put in for it, and I didn't hit not one, and I was so sad and heartbroken. And then the love of my life decided, you know what, I'm gonna surprise her. So I was super hyped, like, oh yeah, I got the Silver Toes, I got the Silver Toes, right? And then when he gave me this box. They were silver toes, all right, but they weren't the silver toes that I was looking for. They were like the low top silver toes. So when
It
I opened,
wasn't
I was
good
all hyped
enough.
and
It
excited. What?
wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough.
And not that they weren't good enough, right? Because I'm appreciative of every shoe I get, right? It just wasn't what I was expecting. But then, being a great individual that he is, he said, "No, I got something else for you." And then popped out with the red box, and I opened it up, and it was my silver toes. So, I definitely felt like Dorothy. You know what I mean? When she got her little ruby slippers.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was clicking my feet together, saying, "Yeah, ain't no place like home with these on my feet."
That's an
So
amazing, amazing story. Wow. He's a lucky guy. Let me tell
he
you.
sure is. He sure is.
So let me all right, so you answer all the questions amazing, but I'm gonna put you on the spot because Wavy showed us one of her customs and she had an amazing one. And
Ooh.
you got all these sneakers back
I
there.
do, I do. You
So
see
I'm
him?
gonna ask you to just grab a sneaker and tell me about it. Give me three sneakers. Go ahead, grab them right
Three.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
But
first, I'm gonna give you my very first sneaker. I'm gonna give you is special to me. One of the reasons why it's special is because his daughter had a birthday yesterday, and I want to say it was 2 years since their passing.
oh
I'm
wow.
gonna bring out the Kobe Prontos right here.
Let's go. Shout out to Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe. Amazing.
Yes, rest
I
in peace,
love the
Kobe.
Broncos.
And then I'm gonna get up close so you can see. Let's see if you can see the glistening in that. So that's not
Wow,
like
they got like a patent leather look to them. Those are fire.
these remind me of Kill Bill, the scene where Uma Thurman definitely was whooping tail.
Yeah, I call them the Bruce Lees
Yeah, I
too.
call it Bruce Lee. So that's what that's made me think of. So that's one sneaker, right? You put me on the spot. So I'm gonna just grab something behind me. Red box, right? This is another one that I like, and I actually like this because of the bright colors. They're
Wow.
not OG.
The Laneys. Oh man, the Laney ones.
Yeah,
Amazing.
and this leather is super soft, and I love the blue in that the brightness in that, and the
If
yellow.
I remember correctly, those were a woman drop. I think those are
So they
unfair.
were definitely a woman drop, right? And then the next sneaker that I'll drop.
Can you explain to everybody what a woman's drop is?
Oh yeah, most definitely. So when Jordan does a drop in a woman's sizes, they only go up to a woman's 12 and a half, which is a men's 10 and a half. So if you are a man with big feet, unfortunately, you will not be getting these. Wah, wah, wah.
And I
And
have
then,
a problem with Nike, but go ahead.
the last sneaker that I'm going to grab, keeping the theme with the silver toes, I'll do something silver. And I'll do these, which is the silver tubes. And these are kind of funky to me, right? because I'm not really like a no, these are not even shoes. These are what are these? 13, 14s? I'm not a 14 fan, but
Mm.
these are the 14s that dropped.
I like those. I like those a lot. That silver is fire. I think 14s are underrated.
They are, but what I liked about this one is like I said, it reminded me of my silver toes. So I feel like I'm starting out like a silver collection.
Incredible. Incredible. Thank you so much. All right. So I'm gonna have you get down and I'm gonna talk about a couple things and then bring you guys back up and we're gonna go over a couple things.
Awesome. Thanks
Wavy,
for having me.
I'm gonna bring you and Killer up, Wavy, in a second. Thank you. It was amazing. Thank you for your time. That was amazing. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
All right. All right, guys. If y'all just came in, this is the sole reason with the ghost, and it's been an incredible show so far. You missed the the sneaker word of the day, which was sneakerhead. Y'all missed an amazing, amazing interview with Wavy Customs. Y'all also missed the sneaker of the day, which is a Dornbacher freestyle. And we just finished off the interview with Killer, an amazing, amazing sneakerhead. Thank y'all so much. So I want to bring up our two guests real quick. We're gonna go over some drops that just came out, and I want to see what they think of it. And then we're gonna go over some drops that are upcoming and see what y'all think of it. So let me bring my guest up, Killer, back up. Let me bring Wavy back up. Here we go. Got both of y'all up here. Let's go. Shout out to y'all, man. What amazing interviews from both of you guys. Thank y'all so much. I feel like it was really cool to see a sneakerhead and a custom maker on the same screen. You know, you guys have similar but different ideas. I'm pretty sure about how y'all feel about the sneaker industry and what's going on because you see it from different sides. So I think that's pretty cool. So, all right, guys. So I'm gonna bring out first sneaker. Are y'all ready? Y'all gonna tell me what y'all think of it as enthusiasts. All right, here we go.
For sure. Hey, Wavy.
Hey,
All right,
Killer.
so this is the box, guys.
Oh, that box
This
be
came
fire.
out. This came out 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure. It's an
The
amazing
box is
box.
fire.
Can you see the box
It
right here?
is.
You see what it's trying to show and represent.
Yeah, the skyline is hot with the
Yeah.
basketball
So
hoop.
here we go. Let me bring them out for you.
Let me get up on the camera. Let me see what them is. Let me see what them
Here we
is.
go. Here we go.
Oh,
Ooh.
them clean. Them clean. I love those.
So the
Those
first
are
thing I want to
fire.
say about these that strike is the pastel colors and how they were able to transition into each other. I think that's pretty amazing. The other thing I really like is that the material's canvas, which it looks a little different than usual.
Mm.
So, but yeah, y'all, this is a retro high. They usually don't make retro highs look like this. So, usually mids. So I think it was really
Fire.
cool that they made it a retro high. All right. So what do y'all think of it? Go ahead, Killer. What you think about it?
So I think that's definitely a fire sneaker. I love the way that it transitioned the pastels into it. It kind of almost makes me feel like it's dipped the way they transition
Oh,
so smoothly. And I love the fact that they decided to go with a canvas look more so than the normal leather look to it. So yeah, I'm feeling that.
what do you think about it, Wavy?
Them fire. Them fire. I love
Did
the
you see
colors.
the face? Did y'all see the face she made?
Because I want them. I want those. I agree with Killer the way that the colors go into each other like that. Oh my god, that those sneakers is fire. I'll definitely wear those.
See, and
That's
that's
all.
coming from a custom maker. You know what I'm saying? So
Y'all heard it.
that's
Y'all
the
heard it here.
I love
All
those.
right, I got another one for y'all. So these came out too underrated sneaker in my opinion. They don't get enough love, and I really don't understand why. So maybe y'all can tell me that. We can talk about it. You ready? And they came out with a couple of these, and they haven't dropped these in a couple years. To be honest, are
mm,
y'all ready? At
I'm
least
ready.
these. So we can't. They came out with these. What y'all think?
Oh, the phone posits.
They like marble. So this reminded me of like marble.
Yeah.
Like that. I like those. I
So I'm
never
gonna
had
ask
a
you,
pair of
Wavy. I was gonna ask you, Wavy, because this is an underrated sneaker to me. because I feel like some sneakerheads don't really involve it in the sneakers, but I think it should be because, in my opinion, it's the most expensive sneaker there is when they come retail, and people
Yes.
forget that. And when you resell, you can't get any of them. You all resell. You have to get any of them. But yeah, so
Trust me.
why have you never got one though?
I know I'm slacking. I don't have no phone posits in my collection. I said, and I asked Killer, I was like, those comfortable? She's like, they comfortable. They like real comfortable.
They are.
I want some of those. But to pay retail is crazy. No, no,
The
no,
pay
no.
resale is even crazier.
No, I can't. But those are nice. It's giving me like marble floor.
Yeah, so the one
Uh,
thing that I love about foam posits is, you know what I mean? Not only are they comfortable, but it's a good sneaker to wear in
mhm.
the rain or in the snow. You know what I mean? It's gonna protect your foot. Your foot's not gonna get wet, and you're still gonna be
Mhm.
stylish at the same time.
Those are
So
nice.
the funny thing about it is they drop foams back to back weeks. So we're gonna show you another colorway and see what you think about this one.
Alright. Oh my gosh, what
So
is that color called?
while
Is
she's
that white?
saying,
Silver?
Yes, it
yeah,
is
so
white.
she's
The ice
saying that
color.
Those is
she's not
fire!
getting any and they're dropping them. See, they're dropping the
Ah,
foams.
so good.
And these foams
Oh,
are really, really nice with the leather. So
Fact.
I love those. I love those better than the last ones. I ain't gonna lie to you.
so I got a question for you, Killer. Give me the characteristic of a foam posit that makes them different than any other sneaker.
So I want to say definitely the outer layer of it, the plastic of it, um, is definitely a durable sneaker. I definitely feel like it's worth the money spent. They're gonna last a long time. You're not gonna have to worry about it creasing at all. And I can be hard on my sneakers at times. So that's something I definitely appreciate if I'm gonna pay $200 for a sneaker. You know what I mean? I want to try to
Right.
keep it in that $200 shape. Um, Another thing about the foam posits is I know people look like they're kind of pink on your feet, but they're really light, surprisingly. So the lightness of it too. That's one of the things that I think is different from the foam posits that I didn't know because when you first look at them, they look like they Tim.
So
Right.
I got one more sneaker, y'all, and this one came out last week. Ready? And I'm a big 13 fan,
Oh,
Yeah.
so everybody knows about the Flints. You know what I'm saying? But these were they came out with black and gray. I thought it was a really interesting colorway that I didn't think they would make on a 13. So I just think even though they've made so many, these I love the colorway. They just look
what I
just
like most about it is the eye, the cat eye.
that's what you like on the 13s. You really like
Yes, I'm always gonna like the cat eye on the
the
13.
hologram.
Yep, I can't
Yeah,
help it.
anybody who knows the 13 knows that the hologram is the most
I
amazing.
I love a good colorway. And you cannot go wrong with gray and black. Mm-mm.
Agreed, Wendy.
All right, y'all. If y'all just came in, we're getting to the end. I'm about to go over the upcoming drops and get y'all opinion on the ones coming up. Again, this is the Soul Reason with the Ghost. We have done so much already. Thank
Yes.
y'all for rocking with us. It's been an amazing show so far. So let's go on the sneakers app. So I got a question for both of y'all. So, Killer, what is one of the worst stories you've had or best stories about the sneaker app?
So I'm gonna go ahead and give you my worst story about the sneaker app. How I went for maybe 6 or 7 months straight without hitting on anything at all. I mean, I can scroll through the app and it says not selected, not selected, not selected. So that's like one of my worst stories about the
And let
phone.
me get it out there real quick for you guys who don't know. The Sneakers app is an app that Nike created that drops everything that they want to drop. And they usually drop it around 10 a.m. And you have to have all your payment information ready. You have to have everything ready and then still hope that you can get through and get a sneaker. It's one of the absurd things that I've ever been a part of in anything.
That
And it's what makes the sneaker game so unique in ways. So I have Wavy the same question. Have you dealt with the sneaker app? What do you think about it? And
It's bittersweet. I wanted a pair of sevens They were like cream, pink, and purple. I dyed them now. They're
Facts, like Soka said, or it doesn't load, or so many things freezes
no,
up
this is the
on you.
bottom of them. This is the bottom. They were cream, pink, and purple, but I'm dyeing them red. I'm changing them. But I
Yeah.
got them. I got them.
They were
But
tan, weren't they?
yeah, they were like cream, like a tannish
Yeah.
cream. Yeah,
If I
I
remember
changed.
correctly, it was like a hard exterior. You painted over
Yep,
them. Wow.
I dyed them. I got fabric dye for
Oh,
those.
let's go.
Yes, I can dye
That's
suede too.
good.
Yes.
Okay, Wavy.
Ooh.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. But once again I agree with Killa. It's kind of like a needle in a haystack being able to get selected for a pair of sneakers. I kind of just like fingers crossed, but they always say you didn't get them. Or, they show the little
Yes, that heartbreaking picture that
got
comes
them.
up.
You didn't. Nope.
Yes.
So I want to
Yeah.
tell y'all something. I have a story that pisses me off, but let me tell y'all about it. So I was on the sneakers app and I got an exclusive access. Anybody who knows about exclusive access understands it's a one chance thing and you have to get in there fast because you can have it and it be sold out on you. So I got it and it was for one of these most amazing sneakers. It was the Mamacitas. It was the black ones. It was the Kobe's, but the ones they made, for
Mhm.
his daughter, and they were amazing. And I got in and had all the sizes, and I hit 12, and I started crying, y'all, because I was just so happy. Because if y'all don't know, the resale value was like 1,200. So I was like, whoo. So I'm like, I'm hype. I'm crying. I'm like, yo, this never happens to me. I never hit exclusive access. And then I got redlined and it just went red. And I did I was going in, I did everything, and I didn't get the sneaker. So I didn't cry. I thought I had it, and it still didn't give me the sneaker. And the worst part of it all is every time I look at my phone, it says they gave me exclusive access. You know what I'm saying? So they're probably
Yeah.
never giving it to me again, and I never got anything. So just wanted to throw that out there with y'all because it's a crazy experience. All right, guys. So we're getting to the end. I want to just go over a couple drops that are coming out, see what y'all think. So here we go. Actually, I'll put these up here right here. Y'all heard Killer talk about them. They came out today.
The twos.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They're fire.
I did not get a notification for those today.
So
Cool
that was
Grade
definitely
2.
a cop.
Soka said pass on those. I can
They
feel that. A
still
lot of people
on
don't
there.
like twos.
They're
So
fire.
what about these guys? Are y'all LeBron fans?
I'm not. That's a pass for
No.
me.
That's a pass. That's it. That fast?
She said you can get them. They
Oh,
still
the twos are still on
Oh
the
yeah,
sneakers app. They're still
they
available.
are. All right, so we're okay. Okay, so we gotta find something else y'all like. Air Max One? No.
I can do a good Air Max.
Yeah, I like
I
Air Maxes
mean,
too. I got Air
These
Max over here.
these are coming out March
Mhm.
5th. They're pretty
March.
plain. How y'all feel about the Dunk Low? This Dunk Low's coming out.
so that reminds me of a dunk low. I already have the not the dunk low. That reminds me of the Jordan low I have. So I pass on those.
All right, those come out the 5th
I
too.
like those.
All right,
I
I'm
See,
gonna
like
even
find.
as a
those.
sneakerhead, I pass on sneakers. If I
Yeah.
have something that's similar to, I don't need to cop the same sneaker twice.
So this one is interesting to me. I want to know what y'all think about this elephant print one coming out.
Elephant print.
You can't see the elephant print. It just looks black and
Oh,
white to us.
yeah.
But I know which ones you're talking about. It has like a cement look to it.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see it. No, yeah. I
I
like
haven't
those.
made up, I haven't made up my mind about those. The jury's still out for me.
those come out on the 6th
Of June
of
or
month.
May.
Of this month.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They
The
did an
biggest
early release
the
overseas for
biggest
those.
dunk lows I know coming out are the Jaritas. If y'all know Jarita, it
The
was a
soda.
it's a soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are kind of hot.
Those are interesting. I mean, I
Oh, I
like
like how they did it. So,
yeah. I don't know why it's like this thing.
There you go.
yeah. What's that color right there? What is that color
Like
called?
a green and
It's like a
orange. You know
tan
how the Dorita
on the
soda is the
green.
orange soda?
Yeah, like the orange soda.
Oh,
It's
those are
pretty.
nice.
I think it's a good representation of it. And then we got the standard 11s
Me too,
coming out.
Stoker. I
What's
wish
up
it
with all
was
the
a different
11s, guys?
sneaker for every soda.
What's up with all the 11s?
So I don't like those. There aren't those called like the lemon snakeskin. The lemon. I
Give
don't
me
like.
the snake skin. I was just about. It remind me of them snakeskin ones they had that
They're
came
coming out with
before.
so many 11s like that. I don't
Hey,
understand.
chill. Don't do it.
So
Neither
I
do
ain't
the
I.
listening to
last one
high
I
school.
wanna
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the last one we're gonna look at is the Air Jordan 4 Thunders. What y'all think about those? Those are coming.
So I have enough fours. So I'm gonna pass on those.
I like them. I like yellow. Anything yellow and black. It's giving me
And
Wu-Tang vibes.
unfortunately, I don't feel like four is a comfortable Jordan.
Are you guys serious? Are you serious? Y'all
Because they
passing
not.
on these?
Hey, I'm gonna
That's
pass on
I
crazy.
those.
like the colors, but I won't cop. Mm-mm.
Well, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna see what you guys, you know what I'm saying, what you guys are gonna do when these couple weeks are coming up. But what I want to tell y'all is y'all need to go buy some stuff and y'all need to go to the Zaza show on Friday night at 11 p.m. and see if y'all can get all rocks over there. Because after this show and y'all can go over there and get rocked out, y'all be one of the biggest sneakerheads I ever met. But thank y'all all so much for being here for one of my first shows. I appreciate it so much. This is the sole reason with the ghost.
Ooh.
And we had two incredible guests. We had an amazing custom maker, Wavy Customs. We had Killer, amazing sneakerhead. And thank y'all so much. I'm gonna put y'all down and I'm gonna talk about the end of the show. I want to wrap it up, y'all. Again, y'all can see us every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Thank y'all all for coming through, for showing love. I appreciate it. It was an amazing show. So what I want y'all to stay tuned for next week though. Next week we're gonna do something with Off White, because Off White has changed the sneaker game, and I feel like we can dive into who Off White is, what Off White represents, and so many different things. It'll be absolutely incredible. Thank y'all again. If you guys missed it, just to recap, we had the sneaker word of the day. It was sneakerhead. We defined it in so many ways. We had different people defining the ways. You can be a certified sneakerhead. That's what Killer said. So it's just amazing, to see how many different ways that the word sneakerhead can be defined through so many different eyes. And we also had the sneaker today. If y'all missed it, I'll show y'all again. It was Dorenbacher Freestyle, amazing sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Sneaker, y'all gotta stay tuned to every episode so y'all can see what sneaker I'm gonna pull out. It's always gonna be something special. So stay tuned. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss things like that. If y'all missed it, here it is again, the sneaker of the day. Incredible, incredible, incredible sneaker. Thank y'all so much again. This is the Soul Reason with the Ghost. And we're gonna take y'all out with some music by my cookie box. She's a singer, she's amazing. Here we go. Let's get it. Appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all all for showing up and showing out. It means so much to me. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Hey, 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 hey. Appreciate all y'all. The Soul Reason. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Every Wednesday at 6, y'all.